This is Ollie. Hey man, how are you? Oh, I'm pretty good. Hanging in. How so? Hold on one second. Okay, I'm sorry. Say again. How's what? Oh, yeah, it'll be okay. It'll be okay. I got this cancer, but it's it's very low stage, early stage, and I'll turn this up. It's very low stage, and the biggest problem is that I have an enlarged prostate. So they got to figure out how to deal with the cancer around the prostate. Otherwise, the cancer they would just leave it alone for now because it's so early stage that it's not really going to bother me for a while. So I'll just have some research to do, some doctors to talk to, and some decisions to make. But nothing's crucial. Nothing's going to kill me. I'll be fine. I was just depressed. I was depressed for a week. You hear cancer, and all of a sudden your brain goes into another place. So, uh, uh, but I'm fine now. I figured out what's necessary. I figured out what I got to do, and I'll be fine, man. I'll be fine. It takes more than this to stop me. Yeah. I did. Did you see Ed's email back? Yeah. Yeah. So we got to, yeah. Yeah. So we get, go ahead. I'm sorry. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, I agree. I agree. Yeah. The only thing that, yeah. Well, the only thing that we have to do, and it's actually only going to be through the rest of next week, is that the UI changes that they're making on ZenApp, we have to finish those. So there's no development. I told the guys, don't put any new stuff in. We're not putting any new functionality in. We're not creating anything new. All we're doing is just cleaning up the UI so that it looks like the stuff that all of these other investors are looking at. So it's an app looks, similar to the stuff that they're looking at. They're minor changes. They're not really major, and it's just UI. So that we have to finish. Um, and the big reason we have to finish that is because the call we had with Ed Butowski yesterday was a phenomenal call. So I don't know if you know anything about if Ed sent you the information on Butowski, but he is a financial investor guy. He runs a company called Chapwood Investments, and he created an investment club with entertainers and athletes. So they invested in one project. They just started the club. I guess it's not even 2 months old, and we have this guy on this side who's working on ZenApp for us. He works for XM Radio, the satellite radio station, and he meets a lot of people who come through XM. So what he's been doing for us is every time he identifies somebody who can be helpful to us with ZenApp, he creates a ZenApp for them, he sends it to them, and then he says, what do you think about this? Does this make sense for you? Do you want to use this? Blah, 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 blah. So he made one for Ed Butowski, sent it to him. Ed flipped out, loved it, and told him he needed to speak to us right away. So he had a conversation with Ed earlier in the week, a brief conversation, and then Ed and I were on the phone with him for about an hour yesterday. And so he laid out to us what he wants to do. He said, look, guys, I don't like this thing. I love this. I think this is disruptive. I think you guys are going to do an amazing thing with this. And I would like to be on board in terms of offering it to my investment club. So what he wants to do is over this weekend, I have to put together a one sheet for him that lays out what the revenue model is for this so he can understand it clearly. He is going to early next week put us on a Skype call with select members of the investment club so that we can explain to them what Zenap is, show it to them, run them through it, and then over the rest of the of next week, he's going to help us tighten up the deck to put in the information that he thinks is necessary to go out to the investment club, and then he is going to send it out to all of them at once. And the way he does it is he says, here's an investment that I recommend. How many of you are interested in this, want to learn more about it, want to invest in it, blah, blah, blah. He gets back a response. Those who want to invest in the project, they put in money. We've already talked about terms yesterday, so we just have to kind of nail down what the terms of the investment would be. But he's fine with the SAFE agreement as opposed to creating a valuation that he doesn't agree with. So the SAFE investment is fine with him. We'll just get to a number that we all agree on. And then the requirement from the investors, since they're all celebrities and sports figures, is that once the investment is made, then they use their social media to push the investment. So a couple of things would happen, according to him, that we would then go make Zen apps for all of the celebrities and the sports figures who have invested. They then push out their Zen apps to all their social media on a continual basis over a period of time to push adoption of Zenap and awareness of Zenap, and then push that through the press as well. So two things happen. One, they use their collective celebrity in pushing Zenap to get buzz and press. And second, they use their collective celebrity and social media awareness to get people to download, view, I'm sorry, not download, but to sign up to Zen app, create accounts, and engage with them over their Zen apps. So his thing is, I want to do this. I think this is one of the best things I've seen in a long time. And so let's go. I hear the plans are laid out. Let's keep this going very quickly. I want to get this done quickly. So the only thing that we really need to continue on is just finish up this new UI. They're almost finished with the creation module. There were just some minor changes that I thought would make it look a little slicker, and then the explore page, because that's what most people are going to go to. But other than that, it's just UI stuff. But I agree, we need to stop development. We need to stop development on everything else. No more development on InFlight. No more development on MagMaker. There's one bug in. Yeah. Yeah, well that's good. I mean, so the only thing, look, we have a new client on MagMaker, a client named Drumhead Magazine. We just got their app approved. I had to put a bunch of audio in there for them yesterday, and